Imagine walking into a house where time stands still, where the walls breathe, and where the echoes of the past whisper in the dark. A place so haunted, so cursed, that even the bravest souls refuse to spend the night. This isn't just another ghost story. This is real, a mirror that traps the dead, a piano that plays itself, shadows that move when no one is there, and something watching, always watching. But the worst part? Once you step inside, you may never leave, because some visitors never do. Stay till the end, because what you're about to hear will change the way you see the Myrtles Plantation forever. They say some places never forget, that the walls, the floors, even the air, hold on to the past like a whisper that never fades. The Myrtles Plantation, hidden deep in the swamps of Louisiana, is not just a house. It is a graveyard of stories, a place where the dead refuse to leave. Step inside, if you dare. But be warned, the house is always watching. The grand staircase creaks underfoot, as though something unseen walks alongside you. The chandeliers flicker, casting long, stretching shadows across the wooden walls. A shiver runs through your spine, not from the cold, but from something else. Something standing just behind you, breathing, waiting. The Myrtles is old, its foundations built on secrets, its history stained with blood. The most infamous of them all? Chloe, the slave girl who met a fate so cruel, her spirit has never rested. She once walked these halls, a green turban wrapped around her head, her ear severed as punishment for eavesdropping. They say she wanted revenge, so she poisoned a birthday cake, meant for the master's wife and children. But death does not always go as planned. Two little girls, their mother, lifeless, their bodies convulsing in agony. Chloe was dragged from the house, her body swinging from an oak tree before she ever got to plead her case. Now, she lingers, watching, waiting, appearing in mirrors, in windows, whispering in the ears of those who dare to sleep inside. But Chloe is not the only soul trapped in this place. The haunted mirror, its surface dark and restless, refuses to be cleaned. Handprints appear from nowhere. Faces emerge in the reflection, twisted in agony, whispering names no one dares repeat. Guests who gaze too long into its depths claim to feel something crawl up their spine. A touch, cold, lingering, like the fingers of the dead pressing into their skin. And then there is the piano. Late at night, when the house is silent, the keys begin to play. A single note, then another. A melody from nowhere, played by hands that do not exist. Some say it is the children, the ones who never left. Others say it is something older, something darker, something that feeds on fear. Upstairs, in one of the bedrooms, a woman wakes up gasping. She swears she felt someone sit on her bed. The weight pressing against her legs, the feeling of eyes, watching, unblinking. She reaches for the lamp, nothing, only darkness. And then, a whisper, a child's laughter, light and hollow, floating through the room. Some do not believe the stories. They come, they laugh, they scoff at the warnings. But the Myrtles does not need their belief. The spirits are not bound by skepticism. They have been here long before. And they will remain long after. One man, a skeptic, stayed the night alone. At 3 a.m., the witching hour, He heard footsteps in the hallway, slow, measured, coming closer. He called out, demanding to know who was there. Silence. Then, a voice, low, distant, calling his name. He ran from the house, his face pale, his breath shallow. The next morning, his phone had recorded all night. A single phrase played over and over. Get out. But the Myrtles does not let go so easily. Visitors report leaving, only to wake in the middle of the night, heart pounding, feeling as though someone has followed them home. Shadows in the corners of their rooms, faint whispers echoing in their ears. The plantation is more than just haunted. It is hungry. A child's laughter in the middle of the night. A reflection that does not move when you do. A cold breath against your neck when you are alone. This is the Myrtles Plantation. And once you enter, you are never truly alone again. So if you ever visit, be careful where you look, be careful where you step, and most of all, be careful what you whisper in the dark, because something might just whisper back.